So, we are live.
Woo!
Yay! It's been, I'll call it what it is. It's been one of the more challenging weeks that I have ever had at work. I am happy.
Honey.
I am happy to be here. I am happy that all of you are here.
We can tell with your lack of posts on the...
Well, yeah. I have not even... I think, honestly, if I looked at my phone right now, it's probably... It might not show that... It shows that I've read, but that's just because I've opened.
Yeah.
I've read almost nothing.
I'm right there with you, Brandon.
Yeah.
Right there with you.
No, it's
You've
been
not
absolutely
missed
crazy.
You've not missed much, don't worry.
Right?
No, not
Yeah,
really.
nothing important. Just everything major.
Just memes.
Just waiting for you to yell pigeon.
Right? Yeah.
Just copious memes. That's all you've really missed.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you guys,
A lot of memes.
if you guys were gonna get away with anything, this was the week to do it because I wouldn't have seen it.
Hey.
But
This was the week we were wholesome.
right. Here's how busy you guys know I am. I am in a button-down shirt
Oh God.
on D&D night.
Are you okay?
Right.
Do we need to call somebody?
Maybe.
So am I.
Yeah, that's because you're Dennis, but that's Brandon. That's different.
Right. Yeah. I had time to scarf
At least-
down a hamburger.
Oh.
Spend time with the wife for a minute, and I'm like, hey, headed downstairs. So
Well, at least you've got on the hat. That kind of
yeah, I have the hat
gives
on
me some hope.
because the other hat is upstairs, and I was like, I have no energy to go get it. So
Don't blame you. I'm sorry.
we're gonna spend time, kind of straightening the hat out. So I spent the first 10 minutes I was on straightening the hat. So hey, if you're on and you're watching, obviously welcome to the Holy Rollers. This is Campaign 1, Episode 15, if I'm
Woohoo!
correct.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Jesse to nod in approval since he seems to be like our marketing manager right now. So just thanks for joining. Glad everyone's here. We will start off like we do every week, rolling for prayer. I rolled an 11, so not the best.
13.
Like I said, I rolled a 15.
I rolled a 6.
Alright, let's see, Rachel's already done hers. If I remember right, I think Raja's done his. Muriel, I think, was even done hers.
Mm-hmm.
I have 11. Yeah.
Sounds like it's Dennis.
I think it is
Oh,
Dennis.
right.
Yep.
So,
All right. Well, let's go ahead and pray. Lord, we just thank you for this night. Thank you for this time. Thank you for allowing us to get together and have this time together. Thank you for the audience you've given us and those who are even in the future. And thank you for this game that allows us to just share our characters with everybody and allows us to do something that's fun and productive. I pray that you touch Brandon tonight. Lord, his coming off of this frustrating week, that you touch and bless him tonight. Fill him with your Holy Spirit. And I pray that as he DMs it, that his frustrations will go away. And I pray for the rest of us that you touch each one of us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
amen. Thank you, Dennis. So welcome. We're gonna hop right in because we've got a lot to do.
Yeah.
If you're caught up, awesome. You know where we're at. If you don't, I'll kind of throw it in. The group has now made their way to kind of an undisclosed island northwest of Stormbreak. I think that's how flustered I am. I don't even remember island names tonight.
It's okay.
Yeah. So
It's occupied by the one tribe of non-peaceful furbolgs.
yes, yeah. So we've got
apparently they're non-peaceful.
Oh, no, they're probably
Peaceful.
Oh,
Skulls are
boy.
decorative.
That's right.
Until you, how about we not mess around and not find out?
That's right.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And
I don't know. Roger feels like poking the bear.
So being led to the island by what we have now come to learn has been Jormungandr, who speaks with Devlin as in his mind, absolutely.
Devlin has voices.
He has voices. He does.
Don't we
exactly.
all?
Yeah.
Aaron's a little jealous.
A little bit. Yep. So the group has made it to the island. They have been introduced to Tristna, as well as our new character, at least for now, who is Elrond. Did I say that right? Erlin, yes.
Erlin and Tristna. Yes.
Erlin and Tristna. The group has been given permission to go into to a nearby temple, where at one time many dragons had met. That is where we will be picking up. The group is now in the temple, and I will share that screen so that everyone can just kind of watch along.
So before we start, I have a question that I couldn't figure out from rewatching last week's episode.
Okay.
Does Terrence still have the bag of holding with the egg in it?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so it got put back.
Yeah.
Okay. I was kind of going through it fast because I was supposed to be in a meeting and
Terrence was like, "Oh no, I lost the egg again."
Yeah, that's kind of what.
Dang it! Dang it!
Giving Devlin the stink eye.
Right? Yeah.
Terrence, you had one job.
This is why we can't have nice things, Terrence.
Literally, though.
Literally, exactly. All right.
You're the only one.
So before we hop in, everybody should be logged into Roll20, which it looks like they are. Make sure that you can move your tokens around. Don't move too far. Does everyone have a token to move?
There's 7 of them. There's 7 of us.
Well, you know.
Devlin, I like your characters. Yeah, that's
His little...
He is very dashing.
Right?
Yeah.
Scrolling in on him just to see a little better. Yeah. I can get behind that.
I made a point to have the one without a hat and one with a hat, just to show.
He has range.
He does. He does have 2, which is, yeah, at some point we definitely need to load the other one. Alright, so, as you guys have kind of made your way into, we'll call it the foyer of this massive temple, as you walk in, you notice that while it is extremely dark inside, other than, you know, some of your abilities with dark vision and such, you walk in, main room, seems to be 2 giant pillars that kind of run to your left and right. There is just old, cracked, some type of tiling on the floor that kind of spreads throughout. Not much in the way of any discerning markings that you noticed upon entry, and yeah, that is exactly where we will pick it up. So,
is there any indication of like a lantern system, or maybe like?
I'm gonna ask. I'm actually gonna turn to the group and be like, should we get some light in here? I have a spell that can get a little bit of light.
Well, Raj's sword is on fire right now, so.
Okay.
Well,
I'll cast light on my staff as well.
Okay.
That'll give us 20 feet a radius of light, so that adds a little bit more light too.
I don't have any light spells.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
Terrence doesn't. He's a human.
Oh gosh, guys, come on, guys.
Oh
Come on,
no,
guys.
I can't see in the dark, but I can live underwater indefinitely.
It's called Min-Max. Look it up. Definitely. Okay, I don't have a light spell, or I would share it. Just stay close to Raja and Albus.
Well, so even with Albus putting light on his staff, everyone should now be able to see kind of within, because both tokens should be emitting bright light. So you should be good there.
Okay.
All right, I'm just looking off over here to the left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look left as well. I like left. Left feels good.
Left feels good. Go ahead and make a.
I'm gonna stick with Raj because he's got that kind of hunty, flinty eyes, and I like that. I'm feeling that tonight.
Got it. So go ahead and make. Let's go ahead and make some perception checks.
A perception.
Right. Ooh, yeah, I get advantage.
That's not terrible. 17.
17. All right.
Oh, 12.
It was a 19.
At 20.
Oh.
Dang.
24.
Nice.
I see all.
Right. Yeah. So as the group kind of devies off to the right, you notice that there's a massive cave-in on the easternmost wall of the temple, and it has kind of rubbled down, and off in the distance, you start hearing lowly audible voices, not necessarily even voices, just we'll call them creature noises, and it's just kind of a
Okay.
Would you recognize these?
Would I know what they are? Since
First off, are they a language that any of us would speak?
Let me look. I don't know the answer to that.
I don't speak Cretan.
Are you
Well,
sure?
I'm thinking so.
Have you met the people that you're around?
Yeah, I speak Draconian, and this being a dragon's temple, I don't know. Maybe
Draconic?
whatever.
I speak Infernal and Undercommon.
I speak dragon.
I speak dragon.
And Abyssal.
And
But the Abyssal is not. The Abyssal is not by choice.
I think the Dragonborn's got the Draconic covered.
Yeah, well, so does Terrence does. I think that was his chosen.
I will honestly say, while I'm looking this up real quick, that it would be. I would love to eventually see a Dragonborn character that does not speak Draconic.
His own name.
I don't know why. Yeah,
a Dragonborn that speaks Celestial.
it would.
Yeah.
That would.
I guess it's possible
That would
if you
make
weren't
me
raised
happy.
among Dragonborn.
Yeah.
That is possible.
You're
Yeah.
adopted.
So yes, the people that speak Draconic, you do understand it, and it's what you hear is bickering. Literally, just it sounds like two individuals back and forth with no, this is mine. No, this is mine. Just back and forth, back and forth.
they sound like children.
They do. They sound like children.
I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just going to casually walk further in.
Okay.
Before I follow him, I'm going to say something. Everybody sounds like two kids up there fighting.
Are they children, or are they actually children, or do they just sound like children?
So they are not. So as Raja gets closer, you see a very familiar shape in the form of a small red kobold.
Is this a wall right here, or is this
It would be like a step. It would be like a almost like a platform.
Okay. I'm just curious if that was a wall we
Yeah.
just passed through or not.
No.
Right?
We just passed through walls now.
Right. Yeah. So as you get close, they immediately turn to you and snarl. Both of them drawing their spears towards you.
I can't even see it yet.
Okay, in Draconic, Terrence yells, hold. We want to talk. And I will roll a persuasion.
All right, go for it.
If that's right.
Devlin will stay behind the pillar so they don't see.
It would be a. I rolled a. Hold on. Why is nothing working? Okay. Sorry, I was hitting the wrong thing. 15.
A 15. So as you speak to them in a language that they understand, their head kind of cocks to the side a little bit, and you watch as they kind of go from this stance of being right near each other to spreading out. Need Devlin, and I need actually Devlin, Raja, Terrence make a perception check because you're close enough.
Okay. Devlin is going to assume a stealthy approach if they haven't seen him.
I got an 11.
22.
22?
14.
14. Alright, so as you near the two that are now kind of in front of you, you're able to see roughly about chest high, because as you descend from where you're at, you see where I'm pinging on the map?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that is staring itself down.
Okay.
So you've got...
You can see the top half.
Right, so you've got stairs that run in the middle of this corridor. It goes down to a landing, another 15, 20 feet or so, more stairs. So you're seeing their about other half.
Okay.
Off to your east, you hear clattering of more footsteps as you suddenly see two more of roughly the same size creatures hop down from a darkened area, so you're not real sure what's up there. They hop down, kind of the same pose, spears out, kind of at the, not necessarily super aggressive, but almost at a guard stance, kind of just straight across their chest, point, the point, the Sharpie end, because that's where I'm at tonight, guys, is Sharpie end of the spear, the Sharpie end, the pokey end, is,
the business end.
The business end, if you will, raised, towards, at a ready position, if you will.
What color? Are they all red?
They are all red from what you can see.
All right.
I'll whisper real fast to the group. I think they're like better duck. We can talk to them.
Still in draconian, still in dragon speak. Terrence is like, do you guys really want to attack us?
So
I'm asking them.
So as you make your comment,
I am going to stealth if I still can.
There are, you kind of watch as, I think maybe a few of you probably lose sight of the two that are on the side. I
never saw them in the first place.
The two that are below the stairs hop themselves up, and we are going to roll some initiative.
Oh, goody.
Oh, fun.
Yay.
Natural 20!
I got 8.
How am I the one who rolled a nat 20?
That's what I was thinking.
I am getting so tired of these dice.
Can I
Got a 10.
Dirty 20.
So I can only see the two, Brandon. Is that intentional?
You can only see what?
15.
I can only see two of them. Is that a dynamic lighting thing?
Yes, it's a dynamic lighting thing.
Okay, well then I will move on my turn to see them further.
And bear with me just a second, because I've got to fix some things real quick.
It's got
No
a 3
worries.
for initiative.
I'm switching over to some real dice for a while. See if my rolls get any better.
Well, that happens. I bought 25 pounds of cinnamon chips today.
Hey.
Oh my.
Because some things are cheaper when you make them yourself, including
Yeah.
some of the blends I have.
Some things aren't, but that's usually my woodworking stuff.
Yeah, right.
So I got a question for you. White or yellow? Which should I roll? Dice.
Yellow.
White or yellow?
White.
Show them.
Yellow.
Clearly, you roll both d20s. You roll both d20s, and whatever rolls highest is your color for the night. There's a logical way to go about it.
Looks like it's going to be yellow because white.
I was going to say, Terrence does wear gold, so yellow.
This is true. Yes, yellow.
That is
I
fair.
have yellow and white. I have a set of yellow and white dice. My son has every set there is out there. I think.
I like
maybe except
30
the yellow
or
and white
35.
dice.
No, I got
What?
that too.
Yeah. There's
I like maybe 35, 40, somewhere that zone.
There's some custom metal dice that I want to get, but I don't think I have that kind of money.
I hear you.
Just to let you know, Brandon, before as Terrence was trying to issue that second amount of threats and draconic, I had Devlin 25 to stealth behind the pillar, saying like, "Oh, this is not going to go," but an 8 on initiative.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Oh, so you and I are tied on initiative.
I'm pretty sure he has a higher dex.
Pretty sure.
I'm willing to bet apples to apples.
Well, my dex is 14, so probably
No, what's your modifier?
2.
Devlin?
Tied.
All right.
Really?
So it's missing. It's missing some initiative rolls here. So go ahead and give me your numbers again.
I was 20.
I was. What was mine again? I already forgot.
I was an 8.
Raja 15.
I got a 10.
Let's roll the 3.
And
Albus
Erlen
rolled a 3.
Yep.
Wow.
Erlen rolled a dirty 20.
Devlin rolled an 8.
Devlin and Terrence are tied.
And tied in dexterity too.
Devlin's
Yeah.
hiding behind a wall.
And all right. So
What do you do, charisma after that?
Pretty sure I got you beat there.
Probably. I only got a 15 with a 2 modifier.
so it has got.
Oh my good.
So it's
Oh,
got.
really?
So
Roll
it's.
off. I think we just roll off at this point.
So it does have. So I put it into D&D Beyond and let it do its thing. So it's got Devlin before Terrence.
That's fine.
So yeah. So as you start kind of fanning out, the kobolds at this point have now dropped into like a complete like defensive stance, spears at the ready, pointed towards you, and they've begun like just hissing at you. So like just from all around you, you're just hearing this.
Okay. But we're still at 4, right? There's only 4 of them so far?
That's all you see for now.
Huh. Okay.
Oh.
That's reassuring.
And with that, Erlen is that?
Quick question. Are they wearing any armor?
I don't know.
Do a perception check.
Wait, so didn't Muriel get a natural 20?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
34.
Yes, she did.
Okay. So she should go first, right? Because I got
don't know.
a 320.
Is that how that works?
That's
I believe so.
perception.
Yeah, through Erlen first.
I think that's up to the DM.
Yeah. We'll keep it at is. So Erlen first, Muriel, you're on deck, and Raja, you're 4th in the order.
Gosh, I might not even get to swing.
Bear with me, y'all.
Okay. I'm not going to necessarily open up all the gears in the first round because I'm not sure how hard these guys hit, but I'm assuming with a spear, not very.
Assuming it's not good. You know what
I know, but they have pointy sticks, guys, and they don't speak common. I'm not terribly threatened at this point.
No one technically asked if they did or didn't speak common.
Oh, this is true.
It's a free action. I'll yell at them. Do you speak common?
So,
do I get a response?
So as they nod their head yes, they gesture to you in a gesture that I will not make on a on a Christian D&D session.
That's fair.
Do they have
well,
that finger?
well, fine.
I mean, I think they have like 3 fingers on each
They
hand,
only have
don't
3
they?
fingers. It's just the middle one.
Right.
Well, in that case, I let me see here.
So who's going first?
I think I am actually.
Oh. Okay.
I'm making sure I'm.
We just
Go ahead.
Who'd you say was going first, Brandon?
Who's first, Brandon?
Erlin is up first.
I'm sorry. I cast a spell I didn't do in the VTT. Is that within 10 feet? Really? That's malarkey. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm still reading.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam
Okay.
at 2nd level, and they need to make a con save.
Right.
Yeah, they do.
I love it. Are you targeting anyone in particular?
I am targeting the ones that I can see.
Okay.
Which is the 2 that jumped up.
Got it. So the 2 directly in kind of the northwest of where you're at now.
Yes.
Got it. All right. So both of them need to make a con save.
I think so.
It's a 5-foot
it's a
cylinder
5-foot radius.
Oh, got it. Okay. So you're kind of shooting.
Just
So you're kind of shooting it in the middle. Well, yeah. So if it's a 5-foot cylinder, it's 1 square.
Is it a 5-foot
okay.
radius or a 5-foot cylinder? There's a difference.
It says 5-foot radius.
Okay, then it's a 10-foot cylinder. If my geometry's right.
5-foot radius, yes, is a 10-foot cylinder.
Yeah.
Thank you, architect.
Right. Yeah.
So could I technically put it in the middle of them and hit both of them?
Yeah. Technically, they could both be in.
Okay. Well, I will do that then.
All right. Okay. So I've got a 16 for the one on the left and a 6 for the one on the right.
Okay, so they both fail. And they get 12 points of damage.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. So as you look, you notice this giant kind of shining moon appear kind of toward the top of the temple. That kind of goes through almost like an eclipse phase as clouds kind of rush from side to side, and you watch as this beam of energy comes down kind of in the swirling vortex and hits between them. Both of them just kind of wail out a little bit because it hurts. They're still pretty sturdy, but it's kind of this, and they snarl back, and Muriel's up.
Okay. If I cast a 20-foot radius, I'm going to move just... I need to be able to move to see, so I'm going to move up a few feet to Raja's side.
Okay.
Actually, more like here, so I can see them all, I think. That's fine. I don't really have any AoE stuff. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to Hunger of Hadar, which I've never done before. So I point at a spot between the 2 I can see.
Okay.
And this dark gateway to the stars opens up underneath them. It's a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold. It's centered on that point. It lasts for up to a minute with concentration. This void is filled with the cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises, gross, that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage, which I just rolled.
9.
Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take an additional 2d6 acid damage as, quote, milky otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Or she'd have milky otherworldly tentacles.
Well, what kind do you have? I'm just saying, like,
that's quite the description.
It is, yeah.
Otherworldly, like, hey, I didn't write it. Gygax did.
And that was and that was Arms of Hadar?
Hunger of Hadar.
Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah, Hadar was busy.
He was, yeah.
And where did you cast this?
I cast it between the two that I can see.
So like here.
Right
basically.
there. Yep.
Right,
So
Okay.
it's
10, 5, 10.
but because it's 20-foot radius, it encapsulates. I'm going to take it like slightly behind them so I don't knock Raja, but I'm basically going to hit both of them. Well, I don't. Yeah, like right about here.
Right here. Oh, okay.
No. I'm not going to hit you.
You guys you're putting it back here.
And it's overkill, and I'll admit that. But Muriel's feeling kind of overkill because she left her comatose friend in a hut, and feels responsible for it. So she's just gonna she's gonna vent her feelings a little.
All right, I like it.
And bonus action to the other two. I'm gonna twin spell Hex. So they each they don't take any damage initially.
Okay. And they don't. Do they need to make any type of saving roll?
No, I'm actually going to give unless I'm hitting them. No. So I'm actually going to give them. Who wants to queue up a damage type? Anyone want a particular thing? I'm going to give them disadvantage on an ability.
Damage type or
not damage? I'm sorry. I'm going to give them disadvantage on a particular ability check.
I'm thinking
dexterity.
Yeah.
Dex.
Wisdom.
I think Wiz.
Wiz is
okay.
good.
Wisdom works.
Yeah. So they both have. Wait a minute. Wait a hot minute.
And
that's the watching us just snickered.
And that's the two off to the right, correct?
No, never mind. I forgot they're both concentrations. Never mind. I'm just going to omit my bonus action for now.
Got it.
And Hunger of Hadar is my turn. Sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry.
I'm having to crane my neck at a basically full angle, and it really makes it difficult to watch the screen. So I'm just like,
you should have your dog pick your spells.
Got it. All right.
For real, though.
There you go.
So
she's stealthy when she wants to be.
So as you watch this kind of gaping hole begin to form on the ground, but between and behind where these kobolds are, you suddenly lose sight of both of them as you're not able to see through.
I suppose I'll look at both Terrence and Raja and say, if you don't mind, I would like to take care of these two myself.
About them.
Apparently.
And seeing as I just blocked their view with darkness, I don't think you could if you wanted to. I don't recommend you go in there, just so you know.
I can throw my dagger where I think they are.
The slurping would probably be a pretty hefty deterrent.
Right? Yeah. So as the first one makes his, he's in almost a state of panic. So he moves himself back and he moves himself over just enough that he's able to get out of the circle. As he does, he takes his 9 points of cold damage for starting his turn in said gaping hole. when he gets out, I mean, he is just in this sense of dazed and confusion, and at this point, he is snarling to the point that he's just looking for the first thing to hit. So he's going to run up, and he is going to just take a little stab poke at Raja.
I was just like, what is this?
And he does not hit. So he just kind of just in this blind rage, and he just stabs forward and just right off the shield. Probably not even a shield. I mean, with his 8 that he rolled, it's kind of like he doesn't even hit you. It's just kind of behind you.
Raja sidesteps.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So that is his turn, and then Raja, you were up.
So in my sidestep, I'm just gonna actually mosey over this way, kind of trying to expand the light, keeping in mind where Albus is, so as to not create any blinds.
So as you go to move, he takes another jab at you, just kind of behind you, completely missing you with that one as well. So yeah, so you're moving on.
So how far can I move over without blinding people? Yeah, I think this works. This way I could see over here. And let's see, do I want to do anything at this point?
You feel like stepping on anything? I'm thinking you just step on them.
Right?
Just do a nice kick.
I mean,
We call this code.
I mean, it is self-defense.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold off on this round. Just
Wow.
I will holler out in Draconic, are you sure you want to pursue this battle?
And Terrence,
We will stand down if you will stand down.
You get no response other than you hear kind of hear a hissing from the floor that you see, as well as this deep guttural growl from an area that you don't.
Oh.
Do all of us hear that, or just him?
From where he's at, he would probably be the only one close enough to have heard it.
Okay.
And even then, it was faint enough that you could hear it, but definitely audible enough that you know it's a little bit different than the hissing and growling you're hearing from the other kobolds.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna just kind of be on guard more for whatever creature that's made that sound, as opposed to the kobolds.
Got it. All right. So that'll
be my turn.
All right, that's your turn. All right, so from there, the other kobold. So order-wise, we've got 2 kobolds. Amarius, you're on deck in terms of group-wise, and then there's 3 more, and then Devlin, you're on deck after Amarius. So, the other kobold, kind of in the same stupor, he kind of wanders out to his right, kind of pulling him back out of that darkness. As he leaves, he takes his 9 points of cold damage, and he is just beelining to Muriel. And he's going to take a stabby poke. He misses with the 6. And that's his turn. Next up is this kobold here. He now sees Raja from where he is.
And from my line of sight, I still can't see the other 2, so... Oh, now I do.
Yeah.
Well, one of them.
Let's say you do now.
Right?
So he just comes up just like screaming his little tiny war cry. Takes a stab at you and misses with a 9. Bringing us to Amaris. You are up.
Raja's
All
like,
right.
dang gnats.
Just how close? How close is this one? I don't want to pull him directly at me. I just need to see how close. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to use Thorn Whip on the kobold that's over there.
The one that's facing directly at Muriel.
Yes.
Okay.
And I rolled an 11.
An 11 does not hit.
Ah. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just going to stand my ground.
Okay. All right. We will roll on them. From the. Let's see. Nope, that's this one. So you hear. So Raja, you hear it coming. You don't see him until he gets closer. But you watch as another kobold emerges from that side of where the other one was to the right. As he comes up, flanks you, and takes his stab at you with his. I think he misses with a 19. Yes, he misses with a 19.
He will miss.
So, just as a point of order, these kobolds use pack tactics, so the two that are around you now will be swinging with advantage on melee attacks.
That's fine. At the rate they're rolling, they'll need it.
That's very fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been pretty brutal so far. So from off in the distance, you hear the skittering of more feet as another kobold joins into the foray, and then you hear this thud, and it's like a loud thunderous stomping sound off in the distance, followed by just this ear-shrieking shrivel of metal being drug across the ground. And I don't know that he's going to make it far enough for really anybody to be able to see him yet. But
Oh, I see something coming through. Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
see a
barely see something.
I see a vague shadow on the outskirts of my vision.
got it. All right. And with that, Devlin, you're up.
Shall we take a dander, Gander? He's going to briefly poke his head around the outside here so he can now see the two kobolds, the one that's in front of Muriel and the one that's over. And he's just going to two fingers point, and two beams are going to shoot out, one at each of the kobolds. Eldritch Blast.
I love it.
And I'm going to designate. Actually, this will be a DM question. If they hit simultaneously because they're two separate targets, do both count as a sneak attack, or is it only the first one that counts as a sneak attack?
Technically, it would only be the first one.
All right, then I'm going to designate the kobold in front of Muriel to get the sneak attack. But I am hidden, so this is still an advantage for both attacks.
Okay.
All right, so the first one in front of Muriel. That is a 24 to hit. And the one...
It kind of hits.
Yeah.
Kinda?
And the
Yeah,
one...
think.
one in front of Terrence. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Is Terrence going to have anything to do?
All right, roll for damage.
All right, so the one in front of Muriel first.
Terrence, you can be supportive.
Yeah, that's hard for him.
Right. Terrence, let your friends have fun.
Oh. I want to hit something.
Total of 9 points of damage to the one in front of Muriel.
Uh-huh.
And then Terrence, one over there, will take 12 points of damage.
Okay. So that's the one in front of Terrence.
Yeah, so
Right.
this one takes 12 points of damage.
Yep.
This one takes 9 points of damage.
Takes 9. All right, got it.
All right, and then bonus action, hide again.
Okay. All right, so let's see.
Crouch. Skyrim roll.
22.
Yes.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're able to pop back in, and they do not see.
Wow.
And we'll shimmy over. I'm just doing what I do best.
They just got hit by a sniper and don't even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you watch as Devlin just kind of pokes his head around, and just like quick draw McGraw just kapow, and they're just like meh, and they're just like what the world just happened. So yeah, that's fantastic. All right, so Terrence, you were up, followed by the last kobold, Albus, and then we're back up to the top of the turn order.
All right, I have this one figured out. So
Ooh, I see that, Brandon.
Terrence moves right here,
Ooh.
and he's going to swing at this guy right here
All right.
with his longsword. And he swung a 14.
All right, so that does hit.
Okay, and his damage is 1d28. No, I'm sorry. Duh.
I was gonna say, did you say one?
I was like, what? I don't know what happened, but I need to be filled in on this. All right, so 11 points.
You got 11 points of damage.
And are you smiting him or not on this one?
Let me see. Hold on a second, because I did think of everything except this one. Where was it? I'm looking for something, and I keep forgetting where it is.
I know the feeling. It's called old
Yeah.
age.
So my divine smite comes out as a spell slot on 1, but it's not actually cast. So that's an extra 1 die. No, wait a minute. What is it? Dang it! These things are in my way. You can spend 1 spell slot, 2 die 8 extra radiant damage, and that's gonna be a 1 and a 7, so 8 more points of damage.
Okay.
From the divine smite.
All right, so he takes.
There's that 28.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So
know.
so he takes 18 points of damage. So as Terrence slices through this first kobold, you watch as the sword makes it through, and then just this heavenly gold beam of avenging wrath power comes slamming down on the kobold. You watch as he just kind of crinkles a little bit, and you just see him just, and then down he goes.
Okay. Now, that was what I was hoping was going to happen. So now Terrence moves to this one. And that move is my move, is it?
That move would be your movement, at least 10 feet of your movement.
Okay, well, that was like 5 feet.
Yeah, so 5, yeah, so you've moved 5 feet, you've got your
All right,
25 feet left.
Okay, perfect. So I can swing again.
Yeah.
If I want. But first, I'm going to do a bonus action. Because I look over and I see Albus. And I'm sorry, but Terrence, the only thing Terrence can think of every time he sees Albus in combat is when Albus fell. He cast Shield of Faith on Albus.
Okay.
Which I got to take it up. Okay, so Shield of Faith is a +2 bonus to his AC.
Okay, alright, so Albus, you've got a temporary AC for the duration of this battle. So you are up to a whopping 15.
Yeah, anything that I can do to help. That was a bonus action, so I get one more, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay, so I was correct. All right. So I swing again. Oh crap. I hit it 12.
You just hit.
That's all right, I'll take it.
Ouch.
8 points there.
All right, so 12 total there.
And the Divine Smite is 2 more points. I am switching that one out.
All right, so
You can't really switch the divines. Oh, you mean the dice?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like,
All right, so
I was like, how are you going to switch out your smite?
right, yeah, exactly. So 14 total points of damage. So again, you watch as kind of this holy flame shoots down after Terrence slices through. The kobold drops to one knee, still holding on to his spear. Still up, very, very bad shape.
Just fine with me.
All right. All right. So that kobold made his move. Albus, you're up. I like that everyone has that look like, what is he talking about?
Jesse, you're muted.
Yeah, Jesse, you're muted.
Thank you.
We just assumed you didn't want to talk to any of us tonight. You've been muted the entire time, so if you've been talking, buddy, sorry, I didn't notice that until...
We haven't been ignoring you, we swear.
I was munching. I was munching down some crackers, and I didn't want to be super loud, because that would be on the internet forever. So I didn't want that.
I often worry about that myself.
Yeah.
Same.
That's why I stopped eating on stream.
All right, seeing everything that happens, I'm gonna mutter myself to not like bitter duck, and I'm gonna pull out my jar of honey and dip my finger in it and rub my fingers together, and I'm going to cast suggestion at this one over here, and I'm going to say, this is not a battle you can win. I suggest you tell all of your people to surrender and come to peaceable terms with us.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
That's a whiz save of 15. If he can, let's see, I can suggest a course of activity that can hear and understand me. So as long as he can understand me.
All right, and that is which one?
The top one above.
Got it.
Raj.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. So he has a... sorry, my log apparently dropped out for a second. So he had a 19.
Well, that suggestion didn't work.
Right.
Trats. All right. How far down is that?
It's probably a good 1.5 to 2 foot down.
Okay.
Pretty good little hop for you.
Yeah. Okay, but it's not like 6 feet. So.
Oh no. Yeah, you could easily make the hop without having to make like an athletics check. It's just,
All right.
If you're a little shorter, maybe, but
I'm going to this way and go down and just kind of tuck myself in the corner right in here, so I'm close enough to Muriel to support if I can support her if I need to, but
got it.
I got something solid against my back.
All right, got it. All right, so we're back at the top of the
And
order.
I'm going to bonus action.
I like
I'm
it.
going to bonus action inspire Muriel.
Okay. How are you going to inspire her?
Tell her, dang, that's a cool spell. You gotta tell me about that one.
I turn around and say hi to just start talking to him, and my eyes are just pitch black as the. sorry.
Haven't seen that before.
I love it. All right, so and the inspiration you have right now allows her to add what?
I believe it's a D6.
Okay.
Yeah, D6.
All right, so Muriel, take your D6.
I got it. Thank you
Alright.
very much.
All right, back to top of the order. Erlin is up. Muriel on deck. Kobold followed by Raja.
Okay.
Get it, Erlen. You're doing so good.
I'm trying. I'm sorry. Hold on.
You're doing great, sweetie. When in doubt, cantrip out.
It works.
Yeah.
Right?
I
You're
think I'm
almost
gonna-
4 times their size, so anything you do is going to be okay.
You're literally bigger than them. You're fine.
Just go stomp on them.
Mm-hmm.
Full of
Dang it,
Groot.
I lost it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You've never you've not really played a caster before. Take your time.
Yeah. Not everything has to end in violence.
But this sure is hell.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this time.
Hey, Raja tried being passive
It did.
He
Your
did. He did. He did
for a
good.
moment, and they keep poking him with sticks.
That's right.
you'd think
Poke a
they'd be
dragon
more.
with a stick.
You'd think they'd be more respectful, given that you guys are kind of sort of kin.
You would
Like
think.
cousins.
Yeah, distant related cousins.
To be fair, we are offering them every chance to leave.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, not the one. I mean, I kind of cleaved him in half.
That was the warning. That was
the warning. Yeah.
Also, to be fair, that one
And now I'm
was
going to-
asking for
no.
it.
We need to discuss your warning
It's not gonna end well
shots.
for them now.
Aren't they supposed to miss?
That's gonna be your next heart-to-heart with Mara. Is okay. What is a warning,
Right.
Not necessarily.
and what is a
Depends upon-
death sentence?
What's a warning? Missing on purpose or utterly devastating to the point of showing this is what I can do normally?
Right.
That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is me holding back.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad yet.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I want to cast Earth Tremor, but like kind of off to the side so I don't hit like Muriel and Taryn
Okay. All right.
at first level. And they have to make a dex save.
Alright.
My turn. Sorry, the dog is needy tonight.
Alrighty. So you're going. Alright, so 10-foot area, so you're dropping it in kind of between where Terrence and Raja would be to catch the one in front of Muriel.
Yes.
Okay, alright. I wanted to make sure that I understood that, so we're good there.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I could make a deck save on that.
I mean, I like to think I could too if you wanted to. Oh, well. maybe not.
Oh, yeah, he critically fails. So
Earth just kind of like eats him up.
So go ahead and roll 2d6.
Cool. How about 8?
Yeah.
Not bad.
So you kind of watch as his
Can he
body.
get gobbled up at the earth?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Hit him.
So you watch as suddenly the ground, kind of just in this 10-foot area, but behind the kobold and right underneath his feet, begins to soften and rumble, and you watch as basically he just begins to slowly sink, and you just hear this oh as the ground swallows over him.
Should have done the
my.
And then just so
Scream.
Muriel and Terrence are aware, that terrain is difficult until I fix it, basically. I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
I can jump pretty good too.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Oh boy.
All right.
And then I'll move.
I'm stealthy.
I'm gonna scooch over this way.
Every time I think of Terrence being stealthy, I now think about whoever sent that picture of the tank covered by branches.
Just like a few leaves.
That is what I think of. Yeah, I love that so much.
Plunk, plunk.
Yeah.
I'm a frog.
Yeah. All right, Muriel, you are up.
Okay. You're gonna hear my husband come in the door. Sorry.
That's all right.
Let me see. I haven't looked at the map in a hot second. I'm so sorry.
All right. Hi, hubby.
He's not in yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm within 30 feet of Raja and Terrence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna crack my knuckles and say, you're not gonna like the end of this in a minute, but until then, you're gonna really enjoy yourselves. And I'm gonna twin spell haste
Okay.
on both. So you boys get a +2 to AC.
Because that's what
Advantage
they
on-
need.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. You get. Well, I don't like those thumpity thumps coming down the hall, so we're just gonna preempt that. A +2 to AC, advantage on dex saves, and you gain an additional action on your turns that you can only use to make a weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Oh, no problem.
I think I know which one you'll pick.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not
When
thinking
this-
about no violence now.
What were the choices again? Weapon attack or what?
Weapon attack. Yeah, weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. None of those really matter. What you're going to be doing, I hope, is cranking out a third attack every round.
I'm thinking that. So for Raja and Terrence, our choices are weapon attack, or weapon attack.
Right.
Basically.
I
And I'm
mean,
shooting myself in the foot now because you boys are going to get spoiled by this, and I'm not going to be willing to do it every single time. So enjoy it while it lasts. That's my action. And my bonus action is going to be, can I see whatever's making the thumpity thumps coming closer? Is it this guy in the whose token I can barely see in the armor? Okay.
if you can cast some more light, maybe we can put some more.
Yeah, that would be great.
I ain't got no more light. I didn't stock a single dang light spell. I'm mostly a darkness character, if you didn't notice.
Yeah, we noticed.
No.
What?
The blue tiefling darkness character.
Right.
Never would have cared.
I thought you'd be full of light.
I'm so sorry. Not yet. I'm sorry. I created an edgelord and I didn't intend to.
Okay.
I swear it was.
I created a Terrence and I didn't mean to.
Okay, well, I can't hex because it's concentration, and I keep forgetting that little bit, and I can't shadow blade either. So
Kitty.
I think that's everything I can do. Yeah. So that's my turn.
All right.
You're both hasted. Go forth. Go kill something.
Go forth and make cuts.
That's right.
Don't disappoint me, boys.
All right. Raja, you were up, followed by a kobold, and then Omeris, followed by 3 kobolds, and then Devlin.
Please tell me that I can hit all 3 kobolds with my breath weapon right now.
What's the range on it?
15-foot cone, and I think this guy's just inside.
I think you might be right.
Ooh. You can certainly try.
This guy, I think, is just outside from the looks of it.
This guy is outside.
Yeah. So you can
going like
you can
here.
You can catch all 3 of them in front of you with your breath cone.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to do breath weapon. They have to make. Where is it? Dadgummit. Where'd you go?
Where did you come
Joe?
from? Cotton Eye Joe.
You
thought of it too?
Dex save. They need to make a 15 dex save.
Alrighty.
And they better have a pail of water.
First one saves.
Well,
second one saves.
I'm testing.
you serious?
Yeah.
They're dexterous little guys.
They are. They're very dexterous.
Yeah, and they're also red, so I'm testing a theory.
So first and second beat. Third did not.
Okay. Not bad. So the one that did not gets a full 11 points of damage. The other two will take. Are rounding up or down?
Rounded up. Always.
Up. Yeah.
Okay, so they'll take 6.
Okay.
They'll take 6.
All right. So 11 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you let out your massive roar, unleashing your fire breath, you watch as they scorch for a brief moment, and it doesn't seem to be quite as effective as you might think.
They're resistant to fire, aren't they?
Maybe.
I had a feeling. Theory proven. All right, so...
But I tell you what, that radiant damage.
Right? Okay, so for my second attack, I'm going to cast Booming Blade on my weapon, and bonus action to that, I get to do my melee attack. So plus fire damage plus physical. Yeah, I guess I better roll for attack first. Let's see. Oh, hasted. That doesn't do advantage on attacks, right?
Nope.
No, it gives you a third attack.
It gives you a third attack. You're on
That's
your
right.
own to make it work.
That's right.
All right.
There's only so much she can do.
How's a 16 hit?
Do you want me to
16
line
hit?
them up for you too, Russia?
Right? Yeah. A 16 does hit.
All right, so we've got fire damage, physical damage, my booming blade damage, and my necromancy damage from last battle that's been stored in my minute. So
finally come
let's
around.
see. I'm going to attack. I'll attack this guy. He was more rude.
Alright, so you've got. So run through me. Alright, so you've cast. So your sword is already on fire because you're using it as a torch.
Yep.
You cast a booming blade.
Yep, and it has a d6 worth of necromancy damage.
Alright,
So there's 9 points of fire damage.
okay. So
So
5.
I'm guessing that gets halved.
Yeah.
So 5. And the rest is going to equal 16.
21 points.
Alright, so 21 total.
Yes.
Alrighty. Right, got it.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
He is still alive.
Part of me wanted to see him just crumple.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, let's see here. I don't want to leave this guy out. So for my third attack, I forget. Am I able to do my war magic a second time? Since this is a third attack, technically.
Let's see.
My feat war magic allows me to cast a cantrip and use my melee attack as a bonus action.
So your breath weapon would have been considered an action.
That was my first
Right.
action.
Your,
My second action was the attack.
Your booming blade is an action.
Oh, Booming Blade was an action followed by my bonus action using my feat. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Yeah, War Magic. When you use your action to cast a cantrip, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm asking, for the third attack, due to haste, can I use War Magic again
No.
to... Okay, I didn't think so, but I wanted to double check.
It'd be nice, but
Right.
Right?
It'd be broken.
It'd be very broken.
I mean, yeah, but we're all about breaking things, right?
Right.
we
That's
just
true.
Go ahead and send Raja in ahead of everybody.
Yep. All right. So go ahead and roll for your third attack.
Yep. Rolling for third attack.
We're all about breaking minds, wills,
Right.
spines,
But not
whatever we
Rules.
the rules, whatever we get our hands
17.
on.
Right.
You make it, we break it.
That's right.
Yep. Definitely.
Isn't that the motto for D&D anyway?
Oh.
Always.
What?
No
We made
plan-
it, we
no
broke
plan.
It, you fix it, we break it again.
Oopsies.
No
Don't
plan
you break it.
survives the touch of the player. That's the rule.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Glad I
I
caught
just heard
that
my
early.
husband sigh from the bed because he's a DM too.
All right. What was What was the roll?
8 fire damage, so 4 plus 10, so 14 total.
Right.
And that was the other guy, this one.
Okay.
So Raja just put a hurting on everybody, but didn't kill him.
Yeah.
So I'm letting them know I mean business at this point.
Yeah. So with the fury of blades and fire breathing that has happened, so you kind of just all at once you see this massive cone of fire come out of Raja, burning to little effect of the red kobolds, who kind of snarl and snicker at him as he begins to just kind of chop through two of them. Kind of hitting and cutting just center across the chest, taking damage. Both of them are still up, still fairly sturdy. So, yeah. And that's your turn?
Bring it on.
So when Terrence sees Raja's cone come out of his mouth of fire, he's like, "Dang, that still impresses me no matter how many times I see it."
Alright, so, let's see here. I've got 4. Alright, so they take their, the one that's to your direct north, Raja, goes to jab you with his pointing stick again.
Doesn't get it.
Missing you with both. Actually, it's enough that he's close enough that he's hitting you, but with your armor, it's not making any type of effect.
Is it even possible for them to hit a 22 armor class at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clink, clink, clink. That's all you hear.
Yeah.
Clink.
Yeah. So, Omaris, you were up, followed by 3 kobolds, then Devlin, then Terrence.
Okay. I'm going to actually use Wild Shape
Okay.
and turn
Hey.
into a direwolf.
Woo!
Ooh.
Okay.
Hi, puppy. Hello,
Terrence
pretty puppy.
Terrence wants to
Very
be a
big puppy. Very big, deadly puppy, but yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Puppy
can't even
nonetheless.
see him.
And with that, I just need to make sure I just need to get around here, and yeah, I'm gonna go around and try and help Raja.
Okay.
Where
Do you benefit from pack tactics in that form?
I do actually.
I thought you might.
So I'm gonna just come right here between these two guys and just start actually right here. Actually,
Hey,
just start
since
biting at that guy as a.
Since
I think
I'm
I-
seeing him
bonus
turn into
action.
a direwolf, can I yell out to Raja not to kill the wolf?
You can. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Raja,
Someone
don't get
better,
rude,
because-
it's Omar.
Be like,
Yeah, so-
what?
I'm gonna bite him.
All right,
I'm gonna
go.
bite this guy.
Yeah, go for it. Roll for an attack.
All right. Wait, hold on. What is the bite supposed to be? That is 2d6 plus 3. I'm just gonna manually roll this one here. Good thing I got my bag of shiny math rocks.
Math rocks.
Should have had these prepared.
3. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 3, so that would be 15.
Okay. And what was your roll to hit?
That was the roll to hit. Wait,
Oh, so your roll to hit even with bite's going to be you're rolling a d20 to see if you hit.
Hold on.
So your d6 should be your damage.
Yeah, I made a mistake. That's
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
17.
Oh yeah, so 17 definitely hits.
Yeah,
those guys.
For that 15 damage.
Gee.
Okay. All right. So so you just watch as this wolf kind of comes out of nowhere, towering over these kobolds in height, probably double. So they're probably about 2.5 foot. I picture this dire wolf being roughly standing somewhere in the neighborhood of about 4.5 to 5 foot tall. Kind of just chomping down at the back nape of his neck, and does a pretty substantial amount of damage. And it was 15, yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So taking just this massive chunk of meat and flesh off the back of his neck.
Get him, Omar.
Oh, hey, wait, hold on. Sorry, I misread that. That did not say 3d6. This is 2d6. So just gonna take that one dice out. It's 12 damage.
Okay, all right, yeah. Even still, my description stands. Nice chunk out of his neck.
He's missing a portion of his.
Sorry,
backside.
I'm looking at a Google image for the direwolf stat block, so it's a little pixelated.
Yeah,
I had to find a different one.
Druids make that interesting because, like, D&D Beyond doesn't take into account that, yes, you can wild shape, but give me a button to push and then give me the stats.
Yeah. That would be nice.
It would be.
Image. Here's a better
Actually,
one.
they do, actually. You can create, if you create a creature in extras, and you go to creatures, and you put in your creature, like a direwolf or whatever, you can get those stats.
Hey, there you go. So...
Oh, good.
Hey, now we all know for next time. I like that. Thank you for that.
That's going to be a druid's
because I had
friend
no
right there.
clue that was a thing.
I learned it because I have another character that has a familiar.
Oh, got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Aha, I see. Much clearer and bigger now.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so that is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So, other kobold here. He is making his way straight down towards the wolf. Now taking this massive chunk
Big hairy thing
from his friend. Yeah. So he is going to go on and poke at you. He's going to poke the wolf with a stick. What could go wrong?
I should have been a bear. This would have been funny.
That's right. That's right. Should have been a bear. He kind of pokes at you, missing you. Kind of goes between your stomach and the ground. Just takes a quick jab as he rushes up, missing.
Can I just turn at him with a look of really, dude?
With his second being with the advantage of pack tactics, he misses you again, fairly closer this time. So he's jabbed you now with this stick, but not quite enough that it's gonna get through your thick fur. So that's his turn. You hear you hear the grumble and growl of this fairly large kobold as he kind of steps down behind you, Omar.
Oh, lovely.
And this particular one, he is not like the others. He stands roughly probably about 5.5 to 6 foot tall. He is built. He has the physique of a. I think of him as like a Terrence build with about 80 more pounds on his body.
Dang.
Him's a big boy.
You might describe him as swole.
He is swole.
Aw.
He's a swobold.
Yeah, he is a swobold.
Horrible. I like it.
He is.
Dude, get off the roid.
He is clad
There are other
in a chainmail armor, dragging behind him this massive.
Wait, that's
Great
there's
sword.
an actual thing called Swobold.
Yeah, it's
Oh
an
my
actual
gosh, are you
thing.
serious?
I'm serious. I just googled it to try and find images of Swole Kobold.
That's
All right,
hilarious.
so he is gonna go ahead and he's gonna
What's he
make
dragging? Sorry.
a massive longsword, greatsword. With his first attack,
First attack.
and he doesn't even have to. I don't have to add the modifier. So he hit you with a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Think you're a bundle
I
of
knew
temp
this was gonna
HP
hurt.
right now. Yeah.
Right?
It's a good thing I chose the direwolf and not the bear.
Yeah, right?
That temp HP might be going away
Yeah.
real quick.
That armor class is gonna be my saving grace.
So he hits you for.
Oh, I am hurting.
He takes you for 32 point. Alright, so
How?
he takes you for 32 points of slashing damage. So as you watch this
32 of my 37, okay.
Yeah. So
Off
Did you say
to a
laughing
great start.
damage?
slashing damage.
Flashing.
Oh, okay. I thought he said laughing damage.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Right?
I guess.
So
I am going to react spell Silvery Barbs.
okay.
I magically distract the triggering creature and turn his momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. I can then choose a different creature that I can see within range and give them advantage on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within a minute.
Okay. Alright. So let me do some quick math here. So he re-rolls a 22. So he will still hit. It's not going to be a critical hit this time.
It's okay. I'm just trying out new stuff.
In case I
Great.
survive this, I have a question. Is he wearing any like heavy armor?
Chainmail.
Okay, perfect.
I was going to say the dire wolf?
No. I have an idea
He's
if I
planning.
survive this.
He's planning some pain.
I'm planning some revenge if I survive this.
Alright, so you now only take 15 points of damage from
Oh, thank God.
from his first attack.
You're welcome.
First attack?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh no.
With his
Oh, you didn't catch that the
yeah.
first time.
With his second
I
attack,
didn't.
he does hit you with a 23.
You don't say.
God.
Right. And you will
Okay.
take 16 more points of slashing damage from that attack.
Question.
You should have changed into a dragon.
That's not
You know,
possible
I've
at this
never-
level.
And then
Haven't physically seen a dragon before, so
your AC as a wolf is what?
14.
Okay, so 14.
I have the thing.
So
I'm looking at the wolf stat block on here. Already.
well,
I currently only have 6 health.
you should keep
As a
Oh.
wolf.
you should keep your AC even in shape form, unless
Well, I
you
mean,
get
even
higher.
with or without shape form, and it's still 14.
Right. Alright, so he does he will connect with his third one, unfortunately. Which actually
Ouch.
It's not unfortunately, it's how the game goes.
Ouch.
Oh no, I was saying unfortunately because technically he does have an advantage on the roll since it's pack tactics. So, but he did not roll a nat 20 on the backside of that. So
We will
you
take that with a grain
right.
of salt.
So you will take an additional 17 points, which I believe would put you unconscious for now.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Wait, you went 17 into your Furbolg HP?
He's not a furball.
He's not a Furbolg.
Wait, Omaris? I'm sorry, he's a half elf, right?
No,
For,
that's Erlin.
I'm sorry, I'm
I'm
getting our
aware.
druids mixed up.
Erlin.
Erlin is.
Oh, okay. I think
Omaris, what?
Yeah, wouldn't he just convert back to his?
He would. So
That's how
wouldn't
wild
get it.
shape works?
You get knocked out of beast form.
Oh, okay. So I'm no longer beast. Okay. I'm now
Yeah.
I'm now just Omeris.
Yes, you are.
Perfect. This is even better for my revenge.
He took away
Yeah,
your whole wolf.
As a question for the DM, I guess, how is the mechanics? Does he just
I need to
convert
see
back
if
to himself, or is he being knocked unconscious?
Give me a second, because I have not had to deal with wild shape.
Crap, I can't make this a reaction.
Wild shape, if you go through all your temp HP as wild shape, you get knocked back into your regular form, and then the remainder of the damage carried to it. But you are still, unless he rolled really well or you're real weak.
Hey, how much did he hit before that last one?
The last one was 17 more points.
So I take 11 damage in my normal form. Got it.
Okay.
So he's out of his wild shape, back into his elf form.
Uh-huh.
Dang it,
So
heat
he's
metal
not
doesn't have
unconscious.
can't be a reaction. Can't be a reaction. Dang it.
Give me a moment. Let me look at something.
Jesse, what's your druid's name and what's their circle?
Hmm?
And your what's your other character's name?
Me?
Yeah, you played a druid in another game, right?
No, I was saying that another character that had a familiar. It's my rogue.
Gotcha.
He's an arcane trickster, and he's got find familiar.
Gotcha.
So bear with me. So while I'm doing some quick light reading, so I can figure out wild shape. Devlin, you're up. Terrence, you're on deck, followed by the last kobold, and then Alice.
I don't like that one bit.
The big guy is also red in color, correct?
Yes.
From what I'm seeing in the picture?
Yeah. Swole Boy is also red.
You call him Slow Boy?
That's all. Swole.
Whoa.
Swole Boy.
He's swole.
The Swobold heard Terrence yell
This
at
guy
him.
lifts, bro.
He does.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
He never skips leg day.
He never does.
Man is
Like,
juicing.
okay, Roy
daily.
boy.
He hears Terrence yell at him to get off the roids, and he's in perfect common. He says, "This is all natural. I just eat a lot of raw liver."
To pull out.
I will totally allow that. That is now canon.
100% natty. 100% natty. Can hear him now.
Pulls out that 20.
Terrence back in perfect draconian. Okay, Royd boy.
Is it perfect? How fluent are you?
I'm pretty fluent. I mean,
Dragons are
maybe
kind
not
of
as much as a dragonborn, but my
he
whole
speaks it
life.
with an accent.
Yeah, I speak it with a hillbilly accent, though.
Isn't technically aren't what else just redneck elves?
I think so.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Brandon, do you wish for me to take my turn?
Yeah, no. Go ahead and do yours. I'm listening. I'm reading.
Gotcha. Roganda, what do you think about kobolds? Devlin is going to 5, 10, 15, and he's going to look up at the Swobold. Ah, there. Want to be a real dragon? Swing at him with the dragon bone. So, advantage.
Yep.
Sneak. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that kind of hits.
That'll do it.
I think he does more than tap him.
All right, and that is going to be
Does he lift him in the air a little bit?
a little bit. Not great. For 7 damage. Pulls back. Second attack because Thirsting Blade.
Ooh.
Hits again. For a... Actually, I need to double check if I crit on a 19. Don't think I do. Only if they are cursed by me, which I do not have a curse up. So that's going to be a 26 to hit.
Well, it's one more than 25, so
Yeah.
And that's going to be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. And then without disengaging, because I have the exact term, Rakashadosity. Rakish.
I like Rakish.
Or, actually,
Terrence wants it.
fancy footwork. I make a melee attack
Terrence wants it.
and can walk away, and they cannot take a reaction against me.
Love it.
oh my gosh.
What was the damage total?
From all of it?
Yeah.
Okay, help me.
You had 11.
What was the first one?
It was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 was the first one,
Okay.
and then the second one was 8 damage.
Okay, so 19 total.
19 total.
Nice job.
And so
Alright, got it. And
30 feet to there, and bonus action hide
okay.
for a 26.
Yeah, you definitely stay hidden. Yeah, so yeah, as you chomp into into this massive kobold, you take some hits at him. He is still very sturdy, very upright.
They did.
And yes,
Let me at him.
He feels a bite, turns to look, and there's this like blinking outline of where a Devlin should
Right.
be.
yeah, exactly. So, and yes, just so anyone
All of a
watching, or just so just in case. So with wild shape, everyone is absolutely correct. You assume the temporary hit points of the animal you're in. When that drops to 0, if it drops to 0 prior to you leaving that form, you drop the form and take the damage onto your actual HP. So that's where we're at there.
Okay.
Not that I didn't believe everybody. I like to see it.
That's a good DM.
And Terrence is up, followed by the
All right.
final kobold, Albus, and then back up to Erlin.
So, Terrence, upon seeing all that Devlin just did, first, before he even moves, he's like, dang, I gotta get that guy to show me how to be more stealthy. He's good.
What Devlin? You don't see Devlin.
That's right.
I saw him come up and hit him. So, I believe that was 30 feet.
Yeah.
So, I come up here. The very first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to lay on of hands on the druid
Okay.
and cure him to full health.
Alright, so he
I believe I can.
needs
I need 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 11 points of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so you're full health now. That was my first action.
Okay.
My second action is wait a minute. I forgot something. I'm sorry. Give me just 1 second, because there was where is it? Oh, as a bonus action. Oh, why am I suddenly? Okay, there we go. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith as a first level on Omar.
Morris.
Huh? What's his
Omaris.
name?
Omaris.
I'm sorry. Omaris.
That last
Fine.
syllable's important.
On the elf.
On the elf.
That's fair.
And lastly, because I get 2 more actions because of the haste, right?
You get an additional action that you can only use to melee.
Well, so I did one action. I did a bonus act. My bonus action. So I get my my normal second action, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So longsword to this guy, and I rolled a 12.
don't think-
Which guy?
The big guy.
The big guy. 12 does not hit.
Ooh, bonk.
Okay. So as my last action, I swing again.
All right, go for it.
Say that again.
I said go for it.
Okay, 19.
A 19 barely hits.
That's all right. I'll take it.
Early hits.
And he gets 9 points of damage.
All right, perfect.
But at least the elf is fully healed.
Not in a
That
great
matters.
place, but me, technically.
All right.
What? What's that?
He's not in a great place. He seems to be a little sandwiched there.
Well, I mean, it was that I couldn't go one more space. So.
All right, so yeah, so as you swing through, connecting with your second, he's definitely feeling the damage for sure. Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. And by the
Oh,
way,
no.
Omaris, you get +2 bonus to your AC because
Nice.
of the spell. So you're now at a 16. It might not make a difference unless he rolls a 15. So
Sorry about
Every
that.
bit little bit helps.
I literally went into like a sneezing fit. So
Oh gosh.
Bless you.
I have like this innate ability to when I sneeze, it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3. Usually, it's upwards of like 8 to 10.
Oh
yeah, I do
goodness.
that same
Oh
thing.
boy.
I've heard people that do that
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
I can only get up to 3.
Yeah, it sucks
Yeah,
after about that
I
third or
too.
fourth one because it just begins to like hurt all over.
Yeah.
My top is I counted 14 once.
Ration.
That was my worst.
All right, so Kobold on the top side of Omar is now taking some stabs with his little pointy stick. Misses his first one. Does connect with his second one.
How much? He's got a 16. I have a reason for asking. Sorry.
How much does he hit? Like hit wise?
No. What is his roll? Because
Oh, a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh.
shoot. Okay, never mind. I
Yeah.
can't help you.
I might be able. Well, no, I've used my reaction.
And you
Just kidding.
take you only take 12 points of damage from it. So
Only 12.
yeah, so with your kind of like
The
leathery
one time
armor,
one actually hits.
right? He he jabs you pretty good, kind of in the upper chest, piercing you, and yeah. So
Dang.
Albus is up.
Get him, Albus.
First thing I'm going to is peek around the corner. All right, and see what's going on. All right. Okay, I am going to cast. Let's see. I am going to cast Hold Person at 4th level and try and hold all 3 of these smaller kobolds.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I'll pull out my piece of iron, and mutter my arcane words, and they all need to make a wisdom save of 15.
Thank you.
Which they have disadvantage on, right?
No.
Muriel?
2 of
Yeah.
them
No.
from the hex.
That dropped.
Oh, did
That
it drop?
dropped when I hit.
Okay.
I never did hex because it would have been double.
Oh, that's right.
concentration.
So
okay.
what's the
Not
AC
in
on
Mara's
it?
mind.
15.
15. So this one fails. The other two, no, I'm sorry. This one, the one that's above Omeris succeeds. The two flanking Raja both fail.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 is not bad.
All right. I'll go. Oh, Sill, you suckers. This helps you guys and give inspiration to Omeris.
Okay. How are you going to be expiring him?
Expiring him.
Inspiring. Sorry, I did say expiring. Such
I'm
a
going to.
Friendly fire?
You watch as Omeris takes like 12 magic missiles from Albus expiring him.
I am going to. I am going to. I don't know. Well, when they freeze, I'm gonna be like, "All right, Omaris, do your thing. You got this."
Feel the wind off. I feel the wind off of that inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I love
I'm gonna
it.
get better at
We're
that.
gonna have
All
to
right.
get you some cue cards.
So Amaris, add an additional D6 to your next roll, and I promise that at least for now, I'm not going to make you sing songs.
I'll get
about
better
to
at that.
say,
I'll figure out something.
I was about
you
to
know-
say it could be a lot worse.
Okay, good.
You could be being made to sing songs
That's right.
that you make up.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah, once was a hero.
Remind me never let you classes.
All right. So with that, we're back at the top of the order. Elrin, Muriel, and then Raja.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump down from this little ledge thing.
Okay.
Step.
Well, I guess I'm big enough; it would just be a step.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay.
So I want to cast Entangle on Mr. Swobold there.
Okay.
At ooh. We'll do 3rd level just to make sure. I
Get
guess.
him. Get him.
Okay. And then he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Something tells me he specializes in
I
strength.
was gonna say this.
Yeah.
this
I'm hoping
swole
that
boy.
he rolls bad. Swobold.
No.
I have my revenge.
He saves with a 24.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
and he rolled a 2.
He's Pete's.
So just for the record, his saving throw strength is a +7.
Ouch.
Well,
So
I
I'm
mean,
not
if he
gonna
had rolled
grapple
less
with
than a
this
10,
guy.
it would have been fine.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Raj is a little stronger than him.
Yes, Raja, you could tangle with him
Right.
a little bit.
Well, that's fine. Although there's 3 mini-me's in front of
Yeah.
me, between me and him.
Well, I mean, we did try to take care of him.
You did. Thank you.
We sicked the dog on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you saw how the dog went.
Yeah.
All right. So
I got.
is
Brandon,
is
I
that
got
your
my,
turn?
Do you have any bonus action spells? Scroll through your list and see if there's a 1 BA in the second column on any of them.
None that I would use right now.
I mean, can I retroactively do my inspiration? I just got it.
Sure,
Figured
go
it out.
for it. I love it.
Okay. I'll yell at Omeris. I know he thinks he's a baddie, but I think he's kind of a fatty. Go kick some butt and get some of my luck.
Hey.
I feel like that's just emotionally damaged the Swobold by 1. It's 1 emotional damage.
I might just add that as a snippet in the video and see if it passes. Just the
Albus accidentally
emotional
cast
damage.
Vicious Mockery.
What has Muriel been causing all this time?
Right?
Nothing like that.
No, you're right. That was next level.
Oh, that's funny.
Even Mara's unconscious is going, ooh, felt that one.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Don't know what I felt, but I felt something.
Yeah. All right. So Muriel, you were up. Raj is on deck, followed by a kobold, and then Omeris.
Okay.
Get his mouth open.
Right. Let me move just a touch. I'm gonna step over this dead body. Excuse me. So sorry. Actually, I need to. Yeah. Okay. That's what I want. Let me read something really fast. I'm so sorry. I should have been doing it, but I'm trying to also work.
Mm-hmm.
No work during playtime.
I have
If
to.
possible, can you get his mouth open?
No, I'm going to kill him.
Okay. I had a less humane way of doing it, but okay, I think yours is better.
Whatever way is most efficient is my modus operandi, Omaris.
Okay.
Regardless of the creature's ability, well, they already have one spell. Or they only have one. Okay, so I'm just gonna, for giggles. Can I do that with that? Hang on, I'm sorry. Open a gateway, 25.
For the gigs of the gigs.
Any creature. Okay, I can't. Okay, I can't meld that spell around you boys. So I'm gonna Tasha's mind whip the big one.
Yeah, you are.
He's gonna, oldie but goodie. I haven't done that. I haven't done that in like 7 episodes.
Right.
My mind whipping hand is itchy. I'm gonna
We
mind.
haven't fought in 7 episodes.
That's why. Yeah.
True.
Please make a intelligence saving throw for the Swobold.
Hims rolled a mighty 3.
Okay, well,
It does fit.
Yes, it does. So he takes 3d6 psychic damage, and he can't take a reaction, and he must choose if he moves, has an action, or a bonus action on his next turn. So he gets 8 psychic damage.
Right. Done and done. So, yeah, just out of nowhere. He just kind of smacks to the side and doesn't know what hit him. It hurt a little bit, but he's still up.
Do I want to do anything else? I'm going to quicken spell Toll the Dead. He needs to make a wisdom save now.
He needs to make one, I'm sorry.
A wisdom save, please.
Alrighty. A 2.
Okay, well, he gets
No, he did
2d12. He gets 2d12 to the face!
Nice.
Ow!
15! How do I do more damage with cantrip than the level 2
Right.
spell? You want to riddle me that, Batman?
Yeah.
That's just D&D.
That's
That's
how,
a dice roll.
that's how the dice land, and
That's
that's my turn.
Alright. Roger, you're up.
Alright, still hasted, right?
Yeah, you're hasted for another. What? This is your last haste, I believe, because it's 10. It's 10 rounds. It's 1 minute.
Okay, well, and these two that I'm facing are grappled, correct?
Ask Albus.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
they're immobilized, so you have advantage on attack rolls.
I'm just gonna
Would that-
swing into here. It's only
Would
5
that be-
feet. That doesn't
would that
count
be-
as.
Would that be auto crit if they're immobilized?
Yes.
If you hit.
If you hit.
So hit, Raj.
I don't regret.
He's an honorable
I mean,
Dragonborn.
I was thinking about just doing Thunder Wave on the 3 of them.
Why not?
Don't hit Omaris.
But auto crit.
Which it would.
It would.
Which would?
Oh, it would. Okay, so I won't do that.
Emphasis on the wave. The wave part of that's the problem.
Right.
Omerus would be riding the wave.
He would.
Yes.
All the way to his
Success up.
inspiration.
Right.
Going, yo, fatty.
All right, so I guess I'm going to attack. Which one's looking the strongest at the moment? The most sturdy.
All of them look about the same.
All right, you know what? We'll start with this guy. So, does a 13 hit?
13 does hit.
Okay. You say that's an auto crit?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'm not even going to bother booming blading that. So 2 points fire damage, plus
So double your D8 and add 6.
yes, I was just rolling 2d8s. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So that's 8. So 14 physical damage, 2 fire damage, which would be 1. So 15 for him.
Okay.
I'll do my second attack on this guy.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 16 on the die. I think that'll crit hit.
That does hit.
Alexa, stop.
What spell is that?
That's not in the dungeon.
I think that's in the
We'd all
source
like to
book,
talk to
Alexa's
Alexa.
Cauldron.
Right, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Alexa, order pizza.
Hey.
Well, now I might, actually.
Let's be nice.
I love it so much.
This one takes 16 physical damage and 7 fire, so round up for 4. So 20 total.
All right.
Are they all still alive?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to use my third attack on that guy. And as my action, I am going to use Booming Blade. And bonus action melee attack. So it'll essentially be same roll if I hit. 13, so 21 total.
All right. All three of them are still up. All three of them are very hurt.
Oh no, wait. That was to attack.
Oh, yeah, that does
that
hit.
was to attack. That wasn't damage. This is damage. So he takes 17 damage total.
Should have took the 20. Alright, yeah, so still. Even so, all three of them are still up. All three of them are very hurt. So, yeah.
Sharing the love.
Yep. Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn. 3 actions.
Alright, the two that are nearest to you, or at least one of them, being held, obviously can't make a move. He does have to make... He can attempt was it a wisdom save?
Yes.
15.
So the one that is directly to now Raja's west has broken free with a 16. Omerus is up, followed by 3 kobolds, and then Devlin and Terrence.
I'm up. You say, or
Yeah, you're up.
Okay.
Come on, Omerus.
So I need to ask something first before I do anything.
Okay.
This is a very obscure. Actually, before that, though, I'm going to move kind of behind Terrence.
Smart idea.
If you move from there, you trigger 3 attacks of opportunity with advantage against you.
Ooh.
I would.
Oh, never mind
Don't
then.
move.
Yeah.
Question. Now this is where the obscure question comes in. Is the Swobold's mouth at least slightly open? If so, I can do something that I will only ever do once because I feel like this would be. I don't know exactly how
you have
everyone's opinion would be on it.
You have piqued my curiosity, and for the sake of just fun, I'm going to say yes for this.
Okay, I'm going to use 3rd level create water inside of him, as his stomach using it as a container.
Just remember, you said yes.
I did.
So I'm going to basically be putting 30 gallons of water inside of this Swobold.
Instantly.
He is hurting.
You are still DM. I would say that you are still DM.
So you still want to allow this?
Yes.
This is my revenge.
He said yes.
So Terrence pokes him.
This is my
he
vengeance.
just explodes like a water balloon or something.
Terrence is like, I don't know if I want to.
Says this is my design.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna let.
I'll never do it again.
I'm gonna let the dice do what they do.
There you go.
And I'm gonna.
What do you roll against water appearing in your lungs?
Right.
Is that a constitution?
Athletics.
So.
I'll never do it again, I promise.
Please, you just broke the game. I would be
right.
There's a reason RPD is banned this very topic.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go with no on it. Love the direction you were going with it, but yeah, I'll say no.
I was gonna say that would have been a point.
That would have been awesome.
It would have been, yeah. Maybe in a
That's
one
why
shot.
I was wondering. Okay, well, worth a shot.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I admire your bravado.
Right.
All right.
Your
in that case, I regret having all these water spells. Wait, actually, hold on. Just reading something real quick.
If you get him wet, he'll smell better when he dies.
Man, he's probably already sweaty.
And I gotta tell you, he is gonna die.
Yeah, no, I was
another.
I was thinking about going into a beast form, and now that's a bad idea right now.
It'd be a waste. I bet this is a long dungeon.
It would be, yes. Especially since I only have one more left. In that case, I'm going to. No, he has. Oh, he's red, so this wouldn't be very effective. Trying to think what I could do that's effective here.
You were thinking heat metal.
I was actually thinking level 3
metal
heat metal.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, but then he'd be kind of. It wouldn't really affect him too much.
Well, he'd still be taking half damage consistently, but I think he's gonna die.
He'd be a hot boy.
Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna do level 2 heat metal. On our Swobold.
Alright. So let's see. So he will take 2d8 fire damage at the cast of the spell.
Mains just took a 13.
And it is a...
Well, couldn't make him blow up like a water balloon, but at least now he's boiling.
That's right. So he will take the 2d8 for the 13, and then you can use your bonus action at each additional round to inflict 2 more d8 damage upon him.
Now, if he had the water thing worked, Terrence would have just looked at the guy and said, "Oh, so that's all water. You're just holding water."
Right. Right.
Swole, you're literally swole.
Right, yeah. Swollen. What's the DC on the hold person again?
15.
15? Alright, so the Kobold to the south of Raja has now freed himself, and the Kobold to the north of Omeris will be taking his stab sticks.
Stabby.
Alright, definitely hits.
Matt, me.
Dirty 20. So,
Against who?
Omeris.
Ouch.
So 6 points of
What did he hit him with on his roll?
a 16 and then a dirty 20.
Okay.
Mm.
Never mind.
Alright. And then
Much I can do. Sorry.
Swobold is up.
It's gonna hurt.
Now remind me on the
How much damage did I take?
on that first time you 6 points from the
6 points,
stabby
okay.
stick.
Okay, 6 points from the stabby
Yeah.
stick.
I gotta get read real quick.
Druids are like the hardest class in the game.
Yes, they are. So
Second
on
hardest
the
to, Bloodhound.
so with Tasha's Mind Whip, he is able to do an action, bonus action, or move.
Yep.
He has
And he has no reaction, so he couldn't use an opportunity attack.
right, yeah. So with him having three attacks just as normal actions, he's still limited to 1, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Just wanted to confirm. So he is going to continue his onslaught of slamming Omeris.
Of course he is. Because why not?
Maurus, I caught you.
So he does hit with a 25.
Oh my gosh, I can't even help.
Oh no, I can't. I couldn't either with silvery barbs. It's only a D4.
Uh,
Good.
taking
One of these and not 3 of these.
The one time you wish you could cast shield on someone else.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Silvery barbs makes you roll a D20 and take the lower. Try it.
So you take 20. You would take 23 points of damage from that attack.
Holy cow.
Why don't It's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late.
I was just gonna say. So I just realized.
How much do
that,
I take?
that
23.
my dragon's wings would bring his AC up to a 20. That wouldn't have covered it, would it?
No.
Because he
No.
would have hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to double check and make sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep. All right.
I didn't hear you. How much did you say I took?
23.
23,
Yeah.
okay.
Devlin's up, Terrence is up, and then Albus.
Oh, my health is not looking very good.
Swobold is still entangled, correct?
Swobold is entangled. Yeah. And he's whipped.
You know it's
Whipped by the entanglement
Right.
vine.
No, he's mind whipped.
And he doesn't
Why?
make a roll at the end.
No, it just lasts around.
So he's back to his normal
He's
now.
back to
Okay.
normal.
So
It's, I
Devlin's
think-
going.
I think it's no. I'm not around. Did I say round? I think it mean. I mean like when it's his next turn and he's over it.
Yeah, it would be so after that attack, after his one attack there, he's back to his normal status.
Well, the restriction on his reactions is what I'm pointing to as lasting until his next turn.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Thank you. Continue.
Well, this is going to be fun. So Devlin's going to take out that dragon toothpick again, and he's going to slam it into the back of the Swobold's knee.
Okay, you and
Nice.
knee checks.
So I'm guessing that a 24 definitely hits.
24 definitely hits.
And this is a crit.
Hmm.
So let me first do the damage, and then I will do what happens as the war pick hits the Swobold.
Okay, I like
Please
it.
do.
Okay.
So first, He takes 10.
Well, I know what I'm doing next long rest.
13, 14,
Right.
15, 25 damage.
Ouch.
And as the war pick connects, all of you hear the sound of a dragon roaring rip through the entire corridor.
Oh.
Okay.
I need all the kobolds within 30 feet of me to make a charisma saving throw of 19.
Wow.
Because as the frightening critical engages.
Brandon, you gave him this weapon? Come on, man.
Love it.
We're not even
gonna say-
level 10.
I feel like this is a legendary weapon. Okay, maybe not legendary, but
Is it cursed? Tell me it's not cursed.
It is for whoever it hits.
For real. That's impressive, though. Oh my gosh. 5 freaking damage?
The three small ones fail their save. Swollbold makes his.
Alright.
Of course, the Swollbold does.
Of course he does.
We'll get to him. So all 3 of the little kobolds are utterly terrified
Okay.
of Devlin. They are frightened of me
Okay.
until the end of my next turn. So it doesn't specify if they have to do immediately for the frightened, but they are terrified of Devlin.
Got it. Okay.
So that's akin to him looking over at them and going, "Boo."
Which I believe does mean that they immediately have to move.
Well, you're checking that. Swing number 2.
All right.
That one's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 does indeed hit. Not by much, but it does.
All right. That one.
By the way, Devlin, that was not me being critical of how much you hit and how awesome this weapon is. It was me being awed.
It takes 13 damage from the second attack.
Alrighty.
And then they're terrified, so they have to run anyway. Devlin's just gonna shimmy back. And again, because of his fancy footwork, the Swollbold could not, even if he had an attack of opportunity, could not take an attack of opportunity.
And Terrence doesn't mind being the shield, just in case you want to know.
And he's just going to go right back behind the pillar, and it's like he wasn't even there with a nat 20 for a 30 stealth.
Gosh.
wow.
Nice.
You stealth roll into the critical role campaign.
Right.
Like, you're not even playing with us
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Playing with the McElroys.
Kidding.
Well, here's the thing. We all know how squishy rogues are.
Yeah.
They can
Yes.
dish it, but they really can't take it.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
That's
So
why
let's-
they rely so heavily on stealth
and
and bonus
I-
actions to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, I don't even have to do a bonus action disengage. I can literally walk away because of my pirate background.
I think if you're using rakish audacity, you are sashaying away, sir.
Right.
As you're moving.
Agreed.
Yeah. Devlin is just swagging. It's like, yeah, you're welcome.
And we just all watch him go like,
Gander says die.
Exit. Stage left.
Yep. Alright, so
And that's-
So
It's stage
they
death.
do not have to move, but they cannot willingly move closer to you.
Mm-hmm. So it means I'm backed up. They can't move
Correct.
closer to me in any regards.
Yeah.
So, my turn.
Okay. Where are we at? Terrence is
everyone, golf,
Yeah.
golf clap, everybody.
Yeah. So, my first question is, can I tell how badly hurt Omeris is?
not without taking an action to make a medical roll.
Okay, so but he's still standing.
Yes.
All right, so I don't perceive
Just
this
a little
as
blood,
threat.
that's all. Merely a flesh wound.
Mini
All
flesh
right.
wound.
Merely a flesh wound. All right, so I swing at Swobald
Okay.
because, hey, this guy's got to go down at some point. Oh my gosh, an 11. Probably missed him.
Yeah, you kind of missed him. Swing and
Yeah,
miss.
that was my practice. So, so I swing again. Oh my god, I lost my.
No.
Did you crit fail?
Yeah.
I crit. I won. Yeah.
So as Terrence not only misses his first overhead chop, in his prideful swing of redemption, Swobald looks directly in his face and just grabs his blade in the air and just tosses it behind him.
Oh, no.
So, now I'm mad. Because I don't have any.
Oh, because now you're mad, right?
Yeah, now I'm mad. So I unarmed strike him.
You do not have haste, so you do not have a third attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, then never mind that last one.
Okay.
I'm looking at him like, I hate you. I have a shield.
So, did he not? This would have been the last turn he has haste, I believe.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Well, if that's the case, he wouldn't have been able to do any of that at all. A wave of lethargy would have swept over him, and he would have been stunned for a round.
Oh, good to know.
Okay, so
You don't
none of
lose
that
your
happened.
sword.
That was all in Terrence's mind.
As Terrence is woozy and daydreaming now, he doesn't lose his sword. But in his worst nightmare, not only does he miss the first attack, but he loses his sword the second.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, wow.
Here's the thing. It's cool for a while, but there's a price.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Second
That
person
whole
that got
nightmare went through his
hasted.
mind as he's in his lethargy stage. Okay.
Yep. All right. So,
I don't like haste as much.
It's nice if we can just focus down on one enemy at a time and actually finish
Yeah.
them, guys.
When have we ever been able to do that?
I don't know. That would require tactical thinking.
right.
You know, I feel like Raj is being very tactical about this. Just saying.
Yeah. We all need to get on the same page. Maria's gonna hold like a little campfire after this. Be like, listen,
All right. So,
we gotta tighten up.
so Albus, you're up. Erlen, and then Muriel.
Was I seeing the fire resistance from like Raja's sword and from Raja's breath?
From where you were at and moving forward, I don't know that he would have made. I don't know that you'd really be able to tell much. So I'd say that from a character standpoint, you probably wouldn't know.
Then I'm going to do my normal firebolt.
I thought you were going to say fireball, just right there in the middle of everybody. At that moment,
Fireball.
You'd better follow that up with a meta magic careful spell.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna firebolt this one right there.
All right, go for it.
Because he's nice and slow. All right, and that is going to be a 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit.
I need 2 d10s.
My least favorite die of them all.
Okay, I got. So that's 13 points of damage.
Right, so he takes. So he watches your fire hits him and drops him down to a knee, but it doesn't seem to be quite as effective as what you really think it should have been.
I'll be like,
So now you know.
Now I know they're red. So I'm going to do a. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points, and I am going to bonus action. I'm going to do Eldritch Blast, and do 2 beams. One's going to go here, and one is going to go here.
Okay.
The first one is going to be a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And that one is for 10 points.
Okay.
And then for the second one, that is also a 19.
Definitely hits.
And,
Nice.
and that one's going to be 3 points of damage.
Got it. All right. So you watch as Alice fires just beams of this eldritch energy, almost in a quick draw fashion. You watch as it's just kind of a quick boom, boom, and the first kobold, without just skipping a beat, he drops his spear, hands go to his stomach, kind of down on his knees, and then he just falls over. Very spaghetti western style. The other one is definitely hurt. Just barely holding on, and I would imagine that's your turn.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna take a step back to the side, so I am next to Muriel and kind of standing side by side with her.
All right, got it. Erlen is up.
I pat Albus on the shoulder.
Okay, y'all, this is really hard with the formation y'all are in. Like, this is literally awful. So I
Wouldn't be spellcasting if it was easy, darling.
yeah. I guess I'm gonna
Sure
do
does make
Moonbeam
Warhammer
again
seem
at second
easy.
level. They on the one that's like
The one that's this
down.
one.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
that one.
I knew what you meant by your hand gestures.
He needs to make a con save.
Okay. Let's see, that's gonna be this one. He rolls a 9. I'm assuming that does not save.
Yeah, no. He takes 2d10 radiant damage.
Nice.
Must be enough.
Where is that? For 18.
Yeah.
And then I want to bonus action.
So just in case, just to make sure you don't do it, as your radiant beam just comes and billows over him, you just watch as he does ultimately engulf into this flame and just drops to ash on the ground.
Beautiful.
Another one?
I know.
Oh God! I
sorry,
thought
I
you
shouldn't
too,
have
and I didn't
said
want
that.
to say anything.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Aaron, come on!
I'm sorry.
Jeez, I was
I
gonna
thought it,
bonus
no.
action healing
Oh
word,
my-
but maybe not now. No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna bonus action healing word to Omeris there
thank you.
at 4th level. Do I just roll it?
Yeah.
For 20 points.
okay.
Nice.
Life saving.
I rolled like 4s on almost all of
Yeah,
those.
you did.
That was
Those are
pretty good.
really
Wow.
good. Yeah. No,
Clearly,
without a
you're the
doubt.
healing.
I missed it, and I
I would
hate
hope
that I
so.
missed it. Damn it, no, we've already passed it. Ugh.
Yep, language.
I'm gonna start a swear jar just for me, by the way.
It can benefit Voice of the
That's
Martyrs.
right. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, one kobold now lays dead. So, Raja, you are... Wait, no. Muriel, you're up. Then Raja,
Good Lord, what's
then Amaris.
heavens? What's left?
2 kobolds.
I was gonna say, at that point, there shouldn't be much left.
Little bro and big bro over here.
Yeah.
There's a kobold and the swobold.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And both of them are looking very worse for wear right now.
Well, let's see if we can't tip them over the edge.
One of them's doing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually twin spell hellish. No, that's fire. Just kidding. Shut up, Brandon. I'm gonna twin spell Toll the Dead instead, and both of them need to make a whiz save.
Whiz.
And again, all of Jesse's students chuckle.
Right. All right. So, Swobold critically fails, and other small kobold 16.
So he meets my
Okay.
thing, but I'm gonna silvery barbs to make him re-roll.
He fails now with a 4.
All right. So that is going to be 2d12 apiece. I'm going to roll for the little one.
Okay.
11.
All right.
And the big one gets 8.
Okay. All right. So, and that was Toll of the Dead?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's the big bells that ring their brains, right?
That's
I'm
correct.
so tired right now. So,
Poor thing.
so you watch as these just ghastly-looking bells finally form around the head of both of the kobolds left. The smaller of the two, like, just reels in pain as this ichor begins running from his eyes, nose, and ears as he falls over dead. Swobold is very hurt, down on one knee, not doing very well.
Well, I can fix that too.
I got a nice stick right here.
Yes, screw it. No soup for any of you. Come back. I'm gonna shadow blade him and just hook a little grip of shadow out of the shadow of a pillar and just throw it at him,
Okay.
and it's 8 more damage.
I like it, and it's almost enough, but not quite.
Oh my gosh!
Now he's down on one knee going,
Yeah, basically.
Now he's just looking up like, why didn't you end me?
Yeah.
I tried!
so now you're torturing me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry! Well, Muriel's in a self-destructive mood, so
right.
that would be about fitting.
Alright, so Raja, you were up, followed by Amaris, followed by Swobold.
So how worse for wear is Swobold looking right now?
It's bad.
Come on, Raj.
So, like, if
Okay.
he bit into
So-
a Dorito chip and, like, cracked his mouth.
Yeah,
would he die?
if the sharp point of a Dorito stabbed him in the roof of the mouth, he would die.
So I'm just gonna kind of like come up to him and be like, "You have fought well, warrior. Now die a warrior's death."
Nice.
As I
So sick.
attack with N as gonna go ahead and cast cantrip Blooming Blade to just add some more
Just to
epic.
make sure.
Oh yeah,
To
for
make
flavor.
sure.
Oh, with a nat 20.
Oh my.
So that's gonna-
Ooh.
So as
There was a head there?
Not anymore.
You said it was a nat 20, right?
nat 20.
Okay, so you don't even have to make any other rolls, just how do you want to do this?
Okay, so essentially, Raja will just do this like half spin, full body, horizontal swing right across the neck, decapitating him.
Alright, so yeah, he just watches the head just...
Starts rolling.
and it does roll in such a fashion that it kind of starts like slinking down the stairs, so it makes it down to the next landing. Yeah,
Oh.
that's for me.
I'm good with
Yeah.
that.
All right, so that is the end of combat.
Good job, team.
I live.
Thank you for the setup, Muriel.
Here to help.
Just out of curiosity, we level up, right?
No.
Dang it!
I was gonna say it wasn't that epic of a fight, but it was good.
No,
I don't know. That
thinking
snowball
with
was actually pretty
everything
heavy.
with everything else that's happened, I just thought maybe this would be the needle on the haystack.
No, this is not the one.
Yeah, it's going to be the next one.
You think it
Or
might
the one
have
after,
kind
or-
of,
It's gonna be like 50 feet up the hallway. There you go.
I will say though, before we do anything else, Albus, I'm gonna have you roll a d6.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's right.
If you're a potted plant, I'll carry you.
No.
That'll make you grow bigger.
It happened!
Remind me why he's rolling a d6?
Wild magic surge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Are we going to have to carry him
I
somewhere?
don't know. We're about to find out.
What are you?
I
What
can make him bigger
happened?
and dangerous.
Water
Hold
him
on,
every
we're gonna
other
find
day?
out. Oh,
Sometimes
no.
it's him, and sometimes it's him and everyone around him.
Oh no.
Yeah. Some of them are bad guys.
Good thing I'm not around him.
Yeah, me too. Although, Omaris, get that water spell ready. We might have to water him.
Okay, so I will allow you to carry this into the next one, just only because I messed up and should have had you done it within. So, if and when the next combat starts, for the first minute of combat, your next spell with a casting time of an action, you can cast it as a bonus action.
Oh,
Oh, wow. That was a good thing.
So it's
That's
it's not always bad.
you get a free quicken spell.
Yeah, we just wanted to be prepared in case it was.
Yeah.
Water.
Most of them are not.
Now, so for record, had I rolled a 41 or 42, you would have been turned into a potted plant.
Which would have been hysterical.
Yes, it would have.
And this was
I
for
mean,
Albus?
Could have been
Or-
hanging with the druids.
And trust me, you would have wanted Omaris taking care of you, not Terrence.
Yeah, that is so fair.
Terrence doesn't have a green thumb.
Point of order, I'm taking 2 second-level spell slots, and I'm putting them into sorcery points.
Okay. Alright, so that actually does bring us to the end of tonight's session.
One more note.
We will pick up from here next week. If you joined us tonight, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. If not, definitely feel free to watch these on YouTube or even come back to Twitch and watch the replays there. We hope to have some announcements here very shortly on some podcasts coming out. And yeah, we will see you next Thursday. Until then, have a wonderfully blessed week.
Have a
Good
wonderful
night.
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.